What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss this Saturday's fight between Charles Radke and Mike Malott. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly and help the channel grow. All right, guys, getting right into it, we got a special one. Charles Radke, Mike Malott. This is a fight that's got me a bit nervous. It's headlining the prelims. You have Malott, who's going to be fighting in front of his hometown crowd. You got Charles Radke, Chuck Buffalo, looking angry. Seems to be on fire this fight week. And he's the type of guy, he's pretty big for the weight class, powerful for the weight class. Lots of pressure. And as a fan of Malott, I'm a little nervous for him in this fight. But also, I'm a fan of Chuck Buffalo, too, in this fight. So bittersweet. Somebody's going to have to get defeated in this fight. But for whatever reason, I keep feeling like the physicality of Charles Radke is going to be what the difference is of this fight. He just... When I watch him, like, he's one of those guys where when he's on and when he's precise, man, he's fucking good. But like that Carlos Prates fight, but also Carlos Prates is good as fuck. But then you see Mike Malott at times, who looks like he's on fire. But then when he couldn't put away Neil Magny, as much as, like, I hate to be like, man, he couldn't put away Neil Magny, but Neil was good. He also couldn't put away Neil Magny, where there's a lot of guys around that time was putting him away at the same prospect level that he was at. So, like, I don't know if, like, you know, the MMA math doesn't work in this case. But he's come back, though, hasn't he? He's fought since then. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Mike Malott. Yeah, he fought Trevin Giles. That's right. I remember that. Trevin's a tough guy, heavy-handed guy. And then Charles Radke. Like, he just... You know, what I would like to say, too, is his issue with Full Send I thought was pretty funny. Because I don't really like those guys as it is. They're such a bro vibe. I can't stand those dudes. So for him to be talking all this shit and saying that he wants them to pay him for interviews and stuff, I kind of like that. It's kind of refreshing. I don't care about the whole, like, USA versus Canada thing. I think that's all kind of weird. But I think the Charles Radke versus Full Send MMA is quite hilarious. I can't stand those guys. Oh, that's right, Matthew Semmelsberger. So he's definitely feeling confident coming back into this fight, because even though that Semmelsberger fight, you know, it seemed to be, they didn't let him go out, but it wasn't looking good for him. And Radke, man, he fights with ill intention, but he has that athletic prowess as well, explosive, right? He's a good mix of athlete and fighter, which is kind of what you want. I'd say 50-50. And then you got Mike Malott, right? Fast, sharp, technical, great fight IQ. But I think physically, I think he's going to struggle in this fight. So maybe as time goes on and they get tired, maybe we start seeing Mike slow the fight down and kind of start taking over. But this, man, this is a sneaky fight for Fight of the Night, I think, in my opinion, that it's going to be kind of flying under the radar. But, you know, it's like I want Mike Malott to win in a sense, but this is why I'm a fan and I hate betting. Like, because it's like, I don't know, like I would always be betting with my heart, and I'd probably be losing all the time. I always go for the underdogs and shit, always. But you know, I think the knees of Charles Radke, those straights, elbows, the hooks are going to be tough in the clinch for Mike Malott. But I think the leg kicks of Mike Malott are going to be really good. I think if it gets to the ground, dude's slick as fuck on the ground, great submissions. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. But I think the difference in this fight, I think Charles Radke's physicality, his size, and explosiveness could definitely be the difference maker of this fight. But that's going to do it for today, guys. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. Who do you guys have? Charles Radke, Mike Malott. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.